name is Glenn Walker, and I'm a social studies teacher here at Microschool Pinellas in St. Petersburg, Florida. My presentation that I'm going to be talking to you about today deals with how do I use C-SPAN in the classroom, particularly the Constitution clips. As I said earlier, I'm a social studies teacher at Microschool Pinellas in St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been teaching for 19 years now, both in public and private schools. I was introduced to C-SPAN in the classroom about 5 years ago at a teachers conference in Orlando, Florida. A fellow colleague did a presentation on using the various lesson plans that were provided by C-SPAN, and I was able to sign up and get started as soon as I was able to get home from the presentation, and I've been using C-SPAN in the classroom pretty much ever since. One of the subjects that I teach here in our high school curriculum is American government. In Unit 1, we cover the United States Constitution. We look at its early influences, how it came about into being, and then how it remains relevant to young people today. And that's one of the questions that I get a lot is, how is the Constitution relevant? I tend to like to use a lot of current events, and C-SPAN is very helpful in broadcasting things that are going on not only in Washington but around the country. At the beginning of this current school year, 2013-2014, the Trayvon Martin murder case was still very much in the news. For those of you that don't remember, the Trayvon Martin trial was over whether or not a person who used the gun had their right to defend themselves using the Florida law, stand your ground. And what we did was we tied that talk about stand your ground, how it related to the Trayvon murder case, but also how it relates to Second Amendment rights. So what we would do is I would have the students first go to the C-SPAN in the Classroom website that deals with Constitution clips. And I'll show you, I'll go ahead and load where I put that at. Here are the different amendments. And then notice up at the top, Amendment 2. Talks about the right to bear arms. This is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So I have them actually look at the text of the Constitution and in the Second Amendment. Next, using the C-SPAN video library, I have them go through video clips, and they can create and share their own clips dealing with how they want to address that amendment. They work on the worksheet. And what they do is they fill this out as they move along. Then in particular, talking about using video clips, I would go ahead and direct them to a video. This one in particular is from Mr. Pilon of the Cato Institute. And I'll go ahead and load this and show it to you. What they would do is they would click on underneath this picture, amendment, and click on the hyperlink. And this takes you to a clip of him talking about this part of the Constitution. Now, if it is something that the student wants to use and they want to clip it, what I have them do is they'll click on where it says clip, and then they can enter their descriptions here, the name of the clip description. and then we're going to go ahead and save the clip. So after the clip is saved, it takes it to another website, and here's the clip that I just downloaded. So the student can take that clip, download it to this site, and then they have the opportunity to share it. At Microschool, we have in our various social media, we have a Facebook page for our school, but we also have a school website where they can put things on a virtual bulletin board, and they can start a discussion between our AM students and our PM students. So for instance, if they want to post it into Facebook, they can click on that there. And so they can share on our school website. And one thing that we like to encourage a lot here at Microschool is for students to use video, to use social media for their presentations and for their research projects. And I think one of the things that helps us stand out is the students' use of computers and video, and learning to edit video and to post it onto social media. And that was one of the great things that I like, among several things about C-SPAN, is the ability to incorporate video into my lesson plan. So this is one example of something that I use here. There are many others, and probably take a long time that I already have, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up. If you would like more information about how I use this lesson plan, or to be able to look at the video that I've created, I've posted a email address in this PowerPoint if you'd like a copy of the PowerPoint as well. My email address is glenn.walker, GLENN.WALKER, @Microschool, MYCROSCHOOL.org. Thank you for this opportunity and for taking the time to look at this video, and I look forward to hearing again from you soon.